Hey guys, what's going on? Josh here from On3 Racing Channel. Gonna go pick up a new engine for the Z today. We're gonna try a new series. One of the biggest things for us, I know for me and my dad when we go on road trips like this, is always the gas station burritos. So we thought it'd be fun. So what we're gonna do is maybe start a new series called Gas Station Burrito. Basically what we'll do is we're gonna go and get a burrito from some random gas station on the way. This one's not gonna be random because we kind of know where we're going already. So basically rate it. We're going to come up with some kind of crazy rating system. I haven't decided yet on how we're going to do it. We'll figure it out once we get there. So we're basically going to rate it, see which one it is, where it's at, and basically like just the best of the best. So maybe if you happen to be on the road trip like we are, you'll see it and be like, hey, that's right, those guys said it had a really good burrito. I'm a big Crispito person too, so I'm obviously going to get a Crispito as well, but it's just something fun we thought we'd do, make our road trips a little more fun and entertaining, and something maybe you guys would like to see. Like I said, when we did our update video, my goal was just to get some more content out there for you guys. So if it's got to be me eating burritos, then I guess it'll be me eating burritos. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we just stopped in one of our favorite stores. We're here at 8 Mile. It's like our known burrito place. We're on our way to go get the engine for the Z. You'll see that later on, probably like somewhere in this area on the bar. If you want to skip ahead, you can. It's up to you. We got a couple burritos here. This will probably be like the scale of what all burritos are measured on. This is one of our favorite ones for sure. One of the best things is here that we love about them is they're really good and crispy. So we're going to kind of do a scale taste test and see, because everybody knows that, you know, going on a road trip, your food is the most important thing. So we're going to try these here. If you want to go ahead and get one too. Biggest thing to look for is these are pretty fresh. They're actually pretty good. They feel like they haven't been setting long. Sometimes when you get these, they'll be real stale, and like what'll happen is they'll just be like they come out of a microwave is what they'll feel like. But these are pretty good, pretty fresh. You can see, I don't know if it'll pick the steam up off the camera a little bit maybe. No, it's just gonna wash it out. Anyway, they're fresh, not too oily. They are a little oilier than usual, but they're pretty hot, so hopefully not too hot. The biggest thing is they're real flaky. They're not real mushy. They've got a really crispy crust, which is a big thing too.
Well, they're deep fried. They're not baked. That's the big important part.
Yeah, that's
you
a
can't
big
get
thing.
baked burritos.
Sometimes they taste like they've just been microwaved. Not here, but we've had some in the past that literally taste like they microwaved them about 5 minutes before they threw them in.
And they have to have meat and beans. This one has meat and beans. If they just have beans in them, they're crap. They're not any good.
Yeah, and that's going to make for a terrible road trip. They're just straight beans. Stay away from them.
Yeah.
It's going to be a terrible road trip for any partners when you're going on like this, especially in a little cab. We're in the truck today. We're in the Old Blue. So a small cab like this with just straight beans is not going to be a good day. But this has got a pretty good filling. Let's see if you can see here. Pretty good filling ratio. And they're actually like not just all deep fried either. They're pretty good. Got a lot of meat left in them. So definitely by far probably number one on the list. They're a really good burrito. So this will probably be what we measure all the other ones by. Maybe one day we'll find one that's a little bit better. But for now, like I said, we're at 8 Mile here in Conway. Shout out to them for having some of the best burritos. Oh, and like I said before, guys, I'm a big Crispito person, so you know I had to get some Crispitos too. They're pretty good, and I would try that, but it feels like it came literally just out of the fryer, so I really don't want to burn myself. For now, that's it. We'll cut this here, and then next should be us picking up the engine. Thanks, guys. get to film when we picked it up. We got to talking. I picked it up from a good friend of mine, so we were just sitting there chatting, and forgot to film us actually picking this thing up and when we pulled up. So anyway, thought I'd do the big reveal of what we got. We just got out of the back of the truck. So what is it? What way did we decide to go with the Z this time? You know, we talked about doing 302 turbo, 351 turbo, then back to just a 302 again, and then an LS, and then, you know, even entertained the idea of a rotary, and then an RB, and then we talked about going back to 302, and so it's been all over the place. So I have sold everything now, all my other old setup, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you know, last time I did this when I had the L28 and the turbo stuff and sold everything off, we actually finally committed. So what did we finally commit to? Let's have a look and see. There we go. So we went and picked up an RB25, really cheap, oil pan, alternators on it, which is all we need. Of course, different exhaust manifold. Said it lost compression on cylinder 6. Doesn't know really why. So we pulled the head off real quick and did just a quick water test to see if if we had a leaking valve or anything like that. It passed that just fine. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed scientific. All right, sorry guys, my phone ended up dying. Actually, I was running out of battery. Basically, like we were saying, lost compression on cylinder 6. We did a water test just with both valves closed to see if maybe it was a valve issue. Held water for a good 30-40 minutes. I think we've got an old video maybe that I showed doing that test on one that did have burnt valves to show you. I mean, it's not a machine shop's your best bet, but just as a quick test to see if maybe that's a possibility. It passed it, so I'm going to move on to the next thing. We're going to pull the number 6 piston out, look at it. You know, they're pretty bad about ringlands failing. Right now, I'm not trying to go full crazy with it, build it. Right now, I'd really like to just get it going, you know, with the expenses. If you've done a swap before, you know the expenses involved. So I'm really just trying to get it in, get it running, and then worry about building it later once we get it going and find the other weak links besides the engine itself. So basically what we're going to do next, I've got it on the stand. I'm going to make a list of all the little ins and out parts I need. And then we will pull the number 6 piston out, check the ringland, check the rings, make sure the gap's still good and everything. Probably freshen up the whole engine while we're there. Just, you know, bearings, rings, just simple stuff. Stuff to make it last a little longer, if anything, just maintenance things. It's a good idea when you have an unknown engine, for sure. So, but that's basically it for now, guys. Stay tuned. I'll have another video uploaded probably Wednesday showing a reaction disc on a brake booster. What to look for when they fail or if they fall out. It's a pretty common problem on the Z's. So stay tuned for that, and for now we'll see what happens with the RB, and I still have the 8.8 IRS swap stuff. I've got the blue Z's gone, got the red one to put the engine in, the brown one, the turbo 260, we finished today, so hopefully it'll get picked up next weekend or the weekend after that. I'm not really sure. But it's finished, so we can keep moving on. So once those get done, we'll start finishing up this. Don't know what's going on today. Just dropped the camera. Ignore that. Anyway, once brown Z's gone, blue one's gone, got to put the motor in the red one. Start working on this. This main priority. We need to get it finished and it back to somewhat looking like a truck again, so we can finish the ins and outs and stuff and see where we want to go from there. Another thing while I'm here, guys, I got this Ryobi bandsaw, and I have been dying to use it, and I cannot get a blade to fit this stupid thing for metal. It come with one for wood. I don't do woodworking, I do metalworking. I don't mess with wood at all. It's just not my cup of tea. There's people out there that love it. That's great. It's relaxing to them. That's their thing. I hate it. I hate messing with it. Anyway, bought 3 different bandsaws now. Cannot get one to fit. One's too short, the other's too long, so I guess I'm going to have to go online. And the first one was a 59 inch, and it takes a 62, which I didn't know that when I bought the 59. It just said for 4-inch bandsaw. So I bought that one, and it was too short, but I was hoping that maybe once I got the wheel thing down here, that, you know, because it is adjustable, that I could pick up the slack, but no, that didn't work. So I said 62 inch. So I said, all right, well, let's go on the other end of it, because I can't find a 62 inch. So I found a 64 inch, and no, not even close, way too big. So I guess I'm gonna go on the website and just order one from there because I've been dying to use this and have things I need to use it on. So anyway, before I drop this camera, my battery dies again. That's it, and stay tuned, guys. Like always, any questions, comments, concerns, ask them below, and we'll get to them as soon as we can. Thanks, guys. Peace.